We're gonna steal Mortski Repair's intro. Hey boys and girls from the YouTube world, Pablo and I are gonna see if we can get this 1949 pickup to run and drive. All right, tractor's there, truck is here. We have put her in gear. So, with any luck, I'm gonna push it back. The motor will turn over, unless my going trend is everything I own is seized so tight. All right, I'm gonna prop you guys up here. Nope, that's a bad place. I'll prop you right here. And you tell me if that fan turns. That'd be good. I'll set her up so I can even check it out. I don't have my ball, so I can't turn it if I just try by hand, so see what happens. Man, we are not winning here at all. Gee, first, everything I own is stuck so tight. Well, we got this sucker in the shop. It's an interesting setup. She's, you can see we tried on the way in to see if we can bump it loose, and it's just not happening. Not sure what is with all these vehicles I got. They are all stuck. Like, it's got oil, doesn't look watery. So, I don't know. But anyways, what we got here is probably a chassis cab. I am gonna guess it's a 1 ton that they probably doolied up and whatnot. We got our flathead 6 in there. Don't know the size. I'm gonna guess a 230. I don't know. These old flatheads, they had these for years and years. But overall, the truck is actually in a lot nicer shape than the last one we put together. Or got going. We got her going, but we got her going on 5 cylinders the last one. So let's see if we can get this one to run on all 6. That'd be pretty awesome. And I don't know what it had. I think it had a dump bed, or it had a deck on it or something at one time. So this thing hasn't, I don't know how long it's been since it's been on the road last. But it's been a little while. She's got a little dent there. We got a little bit of rust here. Looks like somebody took an axe right there, but this didn't have high hopes for me. But when I talked to the old owner, he says they were driving it. I feel he's forgotten that there was something wrong with it at some point. 'Cause this usually equals some kind of a tow rig. That said, though, I don't know who would be towing it with that. Just some electrical wire up in the front. So, hey, what do I know? Maybe that was because, maybe they were pushing things. And that was like that. I don't know. That could be. That's possible. So you've already had a gander of this side. Still the same motor, everything there. Nothing seems tight though. Or is it? No, I think the throttle's loose, all that jazz. I don't know what that marking is for. This side's actually in a lot nicer shape than the other side. So that's kind of cool. I do dig the wheels, they're pretty awesome. Like that style. Not a fan of the split rim. Well, I don't know if that's split rim or what they call that. I call it a split rim, but this just got the bead on it. I think the split, the rim, the two halves were or something like that. I'll call this a split rim until somebody corrects me different. We got a few goodies in here. Not that they're any good for anything. That one's a little rotten. Old oil pail. We still have our leftover bits from my collection. We're gonna maybe make a wall hanger out of this stuff. Shouldn't say we might. We probably will. There's a small chance I've been in here once before. I don't know how much digging around I did. I probably was just dumping stuff that I had. So we got a temporary registration from 1969. So we're gonna guess it's been a few years since this thing has been on the road. Well, I think that's the peanut tour of it. She's had some sort of a deck, I'm guessing. Oh, was it a dump maybe? Maybe it had a dump on it. I don't know where the cylinder would have been. This does look like a pivot down here though, with the shot rod going through. I don't see where the cylinder would have been. Well, there's some interesting stuff going on down there. Oh well. Anyways, like I said, I think first thing we're going to do is crack into that motor and see what's going on. Seeing how it does not want to turn over, I guess the first steps is going to be to let's pull all the spark plugs. We'll blow this off, clean the spark plugs, and see what's going on in the cylinders there. For all we know, we got a stuck valve, a bad clutch. I've had numerous ways these motors have been stuck, but we'll have to go with the worst case. Alrighty. Well, let's gather some tools and see where we go. I don't know if you can see, but they all look rusty. This one looks like it's got a lot of junk in there. I don't understand what's going on. That could be the valve. No, there's a lot of rust in there. I have a little bit of experience with these motors. So being flathead, I'm not even sure. Like, as far as I can tell, the carburetor's always, looks like it's always been covered and nothing's tight. I don't know how this stuff gets so cruddy. Probably because they never have an exhaust or something maybe crawls up the exhaust. I don't know. Anyways, regardless, what we're going to do is we'll pull the stuff off the side of the head over on this side. And I think I'm just going to pull the head, being that it's a flat head and this is super easy to do. We're going to pull the coil and this off. We're going to pull the oil filter off and the hose here. And then we're just going to tack all the bolts, and then we're going to get the head off, and we're going to see how bad it is inside. Because judging by that and the fact that we tried pushing with the tractor and it wouldn't make this sucker move, I'm thinking there's a lot of splits in the motor there. That would be my guess, but we won't know until I pull it apart. So let's get started. Well, not a lot of things worked well. We got a couple broken bolts, which is kind of normal, I guess. The head is loose though. So let's see what we got. Oh yeah, man. How is it so rusty? Jeepers. I think it's a bunch of stuck valves is our problem. What a bummer. Like, that is the biggest nail in the coffin when you're trying to vacuum out the motor and it sucks all the valves up. I know why the motor's stuck. It's not the cylinders, it's the fact that there's no valves left in it. And I don't really have any parts motors to do that, let alone try to deal with the rusty garbage that is those bits. That is such a bummer. Well, you know what that means. It means we failed at trying to revive this thing. We've gone from trying to make a running, driving truck to, well, it's officially a parts truck now. Bummer. It's a nice clean truck. Perfect for a chassis swap of some kind. So I guess that's inevitably going to be its future, I think. Seeing how I can't get it to run with this setup. We got some parts though. I mean, I'm sure the water pump is good, the carburetor, some stuff like that. But the motor, not so much. That is so crappy. Oh well. What can you do? It is what it is, right? I enjoy trying to get these things back alive, but I'm not about to dig into this motor any more than I see here. Like, if you look, there's how do you even get to what's left of the valve seats? That's just nasty. That sucker's a boat anchor. Boat anchor. Ah, boo. Okie dokie. Well, unfortunately, I think that's where this one's at. This is pretty short. I think by the time you folks see my title and everything, you're going to realize I failed. Well, it was out of my control, though, to be fair. I don't even know how that would happen, though. That is weird. Oh, well. Well. It's not too bad. This thing will get a new life yet. Actually, there is some plans. We got a neighbor's kid that actually wants to build himself a vehicle, so this might go to that cause. It's a nice clean truck for him to start and work on as his first vehicle. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to drive this one, but we'll figure something out. Well, folks, I don't think there's going to be a very big happy ending to this one. It pretty much is what it is. I guess you'll have to stay tuned coming into the future. Will be this will turn into some kind of a build, I guess. Seeing how we can't fart it around the yard the way she sits. Hey, bud, what do you say? Don't care, eh? Can't go for riding it, though. Well, unfortunately, I think that's where we're going to leave this one. I want to thank you folks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one, or hopefully we have a little better luck. Later. Well, folks, I feel like we shorted you on this video. We threw the Dodge out. It's going to sit here until we make something of it. That said, we'll throw in a little bit of footage here of our Garden City show, Winnipeg show that we have. It's basically our big fall show. So we'll throw you some footage of that. Hopefully you folks enjoy. Again, thanks for watching.
should be wearing black, 'cause I'm feeling blue. The reason I'm mourning is we are losing the blues. It's not what you do, it's how our emotions flow. This thing that's so sad, the music's starting to go. It's the music I feel, it's the music that I choose. Blues masters I love have played their last show of blues. Clarence Gatemouth Brown died at 81 years of age. I still have all his music, but we'll miss him on stage. I love Marty Waters, the hoochie coochie man, father of Chicago blues. Now he's left his band. That I feel, it's the music that I crave. It's the music that I feel, it's the music I demand. The sweet smooth sound of the blues harp of Junior Wells is gone. Robert Johnson left first, for Howlin' Wolf I long. T-Bone Walker died in 48. Slim Harpo passed in 70. John Lee Hooker in 2001. Then Mighty Joe Young died in 99. It's the music I feel, it's the music I demand. It's the music that I feel, it's the music that is strong. I should be wearing black, 'cause I'm feeling the blues. The reason I'm mourning is we are losing the blues. I should be wearing black, 'cause I'm feeling the blues. I should be wearing